Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully there are some messages in here for you for March. This can be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or to the cross watchers dealing with a Scorpio as well. So let's jump into it and see what comes up. What are the messages for Scorpio for March? Okay, let's start off with the Strength card. This is very powerful. You're coming into some strength here, Scorpio. Physical strength, mental strength, strengthening of bonds and ties. This is coming into the Lion's energy here. Lion energy is powerful. It takes initiative. It's all about leadership. It's really taking the bull by the horns here. So it could even be competition, but there's something that you're going to go after here, Scorpio, and you're going to be absolutely relentless in the month of March. It could be strengthening skills, strengthening relationships, but the Strength card around you shows that something that you've learned or something that you have encountered has made you stronger or will make you stronger in the month of March. Now, it could also be a destined Leo coming in for friendship, for romance. What I want to say is that the Maiden and the Lion are a very unlikely pair, but they make it work. The Lion simply adores the gentleness and the comfort that the Maiden provides, and the Maiden appreciates the company of the Lion. And it's a card of affection, absolutely. So in terms of affection here, Scorpio, you're strengthening these bonds. So it could definitely be finding more intimacy, getting more affection from someone. You're coming to the strongest that you've ever been at this point. So it's obviously quite a profound message here for you, which is very, very powerful, but it could very much involve a Leo. The Strength card can also be a situation where you need to be the leader. Can be in a family situation, a social setting, a professional setting, but you're going to have to step up, okay? You're going to be maybe set aside from the rest because you hold leadership. There's something else that you want. It could also be leaders or managers coming to you for support here, Scorpio, but there definitely is a situation that require you. Action is required on your behalf, so the situation will require you to take that action. And it may have something to do with a new beginning. You've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something about an ace. It might be that you need to be the first one to make that offer. You need to be the one to take the initiative. You need to be the one to extend an invitation. But like I said, it could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who might be extending an offer to you. Now, for some of you, this offer is going to come following a period of confusion or an overwhelming and or scattered energy. The Ace of Pentacles being gifted here because a new doorway is opening up. There is an opportunity. Doors are opening up where there were only walls here, Scorpio, so potentially there's loopholes. You see how that arch loops over. There's detours or loopholes, or there's options. There's ways about things for you this month in March, and you need to pay particularly close attention. But it could be a new chapter. It might be a new job opportunity. It could be someone that's offering you love or stability. But it is the hand of God, which is seen as divine intervention. So you've got divine powers, divine opportunities that are coming to you from a higher realm. So that is very groundbreaking. But again, it's about, I don't know if it's like a delicate situation. You can see that the hand of God is holding this pentacle very delicately. It's the star of creation. It looks quite large. So it could be some sort of delicate situation or an offer that's too good to pass up. Whether it's you that's extending this offer or someone else, it does look quite promising here. But we can't really see what's on the other side of this hedge wall here. We can't see what's on the other side. We need to trust that it is quite promising and that we can create through that star of creation our destiny, our fate, a comfortable lifestyle, our dream relationship, whatever this ace is entitling, but definitely new beginnings and new chapters for you, and strong new beginnings and new chapters. I think you're at a period where you're starting off, whatever you're starting off fairly strong here, Scorpio. So, I mean, that does look quite promising. It can be that because the ace is being offered to the moon here, the moon can be the sign of a Cancer, so it might be a Cancer coming in around you. The moon can be intuitive energy, the subconscious, definitely quite an emotionally charged card. And I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is being offered here, but the moon, you can see that the divine feminine form that's pictured here in the moon looks down and doesn't see that ace, either because of emotions, either because of emotional healing. So it could be that there's something you're not seeing, Scorpio. And it could also be because of a past attachment or something that has happened to you in the past. Cancer energy is quite sentimental. Okay, they've got this beautiful ability. You know, it's their strength, but it's also their downfall. They've got this beautiful ability to absorb everything in the moment and revisit that and remember that emotional, whatever they felt in that time. And most of us have that ability, but according to the zodiac, that's what Cancers are known for, that sentimentality, that nostalgia, that attachment. And there could be something here with the moon card that you're still attached to from the past, or you're still thinking about. And as a result, you might not see that there's new opportunities in front of you because you're emotionally still lingering in the past. So even the past could be lingering. The past could resurface. Feelings of nostalgia and missing someone, or someone missing you. Someone feeling very nostalgic about what you had, your friendship, your relationship, your marriage. It could even be a trauma that has happened, anything that has happened to you in the past that you will relive. But it's also that you're distracted by the past. You're so consumed by that. You're still feeding off that emotion, potentially still feeding the past emotionally, Scorpio. You're not acknowledging that there is an ace in front of you. Maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe you're not ready to see it. The moon, like I said, is water energy. You are a water sign, so I feel like it could be quite an emotionally charged month for you. And if we take the fact that the ace is being offered to the moon, and the fact that the hangman sits below, it could be that you're still hung up on a situation. Okay, the hangman is hung up or in suspense. Maybe you're waiting for someone from the past, or maybe you're waiting for closure from the past. It could also be that someone else that you've dealt with is still hung up on you, or still hung up. Something about something still lingering, or you're still in suspense. It's like you haven't gotten closure, but you're still waiting. You can't seem to move on from a situation. Maybe you don't have the closure. Maybe it's just in your subconscious. Maybe a part of you feels like you can move on. You have surpassed that. You have learned from it and grown from it and detached. But the moon rules the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is very powerful. It remembers, it absorbs, it compartmentalizes. The subconscious mind can sometimes give us premonitions and messages and dreams. And there's a lot of feelings, you know, when we've dealt with someone, or we've dealt with a certain emotion, it's embedded in our subconscious. And to take that out, you know, that's years of work, Scorpio. That's years of psychological work and major breakthroughs that need to happen. So, you know, it's quite a mysterious energy how the subconscious mind works, but there's definitely subliminal or subconscious things coming up around you, potentially with the moon card. But look, it can also be a card of creativity. So any of you that are involved in the creative realm, you might get really inspired by personal events or experiences or things that happen around you. You might use that as a source of inspiration and really get your creative juices flowing, and it can result in monetary opportunities or career opportunities even, for a lot of you, I feel. Moving on, you've got the Page of Wands. This could be a fire sign. The Leo, as it sits above, could be an Aries or a Sag as well. The Page of Wands can be a declaration of love or interest. So someone could be interested in your work. They might be interested in what you're doing. Someone could be displaying a lot of interest romantically in you, and they might be coming on fairly strong. Remember, the Leo is a very carnal creature. A creature driven, you know, by fierceness, by respect, by pride, by lust. And it could be that someone's coming on fairly strong this month here, Scorpio, or if it's not them, it's you. But the Page of Wands, you know, it can be a message of love. The Page of Wands knows what he wants. He goes after what he wants, and he's not afraid how he's going to be perceived. So I don't think someone's beating around the bush here, Scorpio. I think they're being pretty direct with you. Whether it's they have interest in dating you, getting to know you, whether they have interest in you in other ways, or they want to do something with you, they're not shy about it, that's for sure. the lion is bold and daring, and as is the page. You have to admire that about him. But he can be seen as a traveler, a bit of a wanderer. So it could be that someone's sort of coming and going. The Page of Wands doesn't exactly settle very easily. Okay, he likes to do different things. He needs variety. He's not at that stage where he's as ready as some of the other courtly characters. However, it doesn't mean that his interest is not pure. So whatever it is that's coming up around you, it could definitely indicate that there's still purity, there's still interest and passion that lies there. But he is a traveler, so it can represent someone foreign coming in, a foreign investor, a foreign love, romance, interest. It could be travel plans that you might be making this month, or someone that you might be hearing from who is further afield. Scorpio, that could definitely be coming up here for you. But exploration. Daring to explore, or dare to explore something that you didn't think possible, that you didn't think was your thing, unconventional, maybe even a little bit scandalous, a little bit mysterious with the moon card. So that's quite interesting. Dare to explore, Scorpio. A lot of bold and daring moves potentially coming from yourself or from those around you. But it could be a move, could be a physical move, absolutely. Then you have the Seven of Cups, which is that a lot of thoughts streaming in, a lot of emotions overwhelming you, a lot of goals and things you'd like to achieve, a lot of ideas popping up. It can also be a water sign exhibiting these traits, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. If it's not you, it's definitely a fellow water sign. Emotionally speaking, this is you being all over the place, and then this ace being offered, and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to react to it. You don't know if it's right, if it's wrong, if you're still hung up, if you're still upside down, if you're still turning right, left, going up or down. It's quite a scattered energy, absolutely. And isn't that always the case? When it rains, it pours. But there could be a lot of puzzling things, a lot of thoughts floating through your mind. You're definitely imagining or visualizing or fantasizing about a lot of things, and these things that you're imagining and visualizing, you might bring to the surface here. They might come to pass because you'll attract them in the physical realm. And Pentacles is all about the physical realm, things we can experience in our lives through our physical bodies and see and experience and taste and touch and appeal to all the five senses. So it could be that you might just attract it. But look, this is brainstorming, this is research, there's a lot of ideas being thrown out here, but it could also be emotional. You're in an emotional whirlwind, trying to grasp how you really feel, trying to understand how you really feel, Scorpio. With that Seven of Cups energy, the silhouetted figure here, almost choosing from the universe. You'll have to choose something, maybe. It's a bit of a selection process here. Maybe someone is choosing you, maybe you're choosing them. Maybe you're choosing how to react, how to feel, choosing some sort of major decision or outcome of some kind here. Could definitely be confusion. You've got the Hangman here, and I mean, he's obviously punished for something he did. Okay, the Hangman, he in the medieval age, he obviously committed some sort of crime to be placed in the position where he was in. So there could be some punishment coming here, punishment through the form of silent treatment, you punishing yourself about the past. Are you still hung up? You're still in suspense. You're still waiting for something to pop up from the past. You're waiting for closure. You're waiting for a follow-up even. It might be that you're punishing someone. And I mean, Cancer, because it sits below the moon, this is Cancer energy. Cancer signs are known to be moody. They can punish people because it's their way. I mean, most of us do, but it might be their way of displaying that you've hurt them, that you've scarred them, and retreating or shutting down or becoming completely introverted, which the Hangman is, can be a symbol or a message here that you've hurt them or someone has hurt you. So that situation where you're feeling hung up or uncertain could be as a result of some sort of action that was taken or will be taken in March. and it will affect you and it will affect another. It can also be delays with contracts, delays with job offers, delays with travel plans, health delays, mental delays. Could also be a kind of physical activity, okay? Or things that are introverted, things that aren't upright right now. Things that hang in the balance. Emotions that hang in the balance, maybe, Scorpio. But it's almost like he has the sun, like the martyr's halo around him, and you've got the moon, so divine masculine, divine feminine coming up in this reading. A very strong partnership or bond. This is further reinforced by the 2 twin towers that sit in the moon card. Twin flame unions, maybe. There could be delays with twin flame unions or delays with emotions in a twin flame relationship and or connection that you might come to see. A lot of confusion, but I feel like action is required. I feel like it's you that has to do this action, or you that has to take this first step. Being bold, being daring, being the lion, being carnal, being competitive. Eyes on the prize, Scorpio. Don't deter, don't get distracted. You know what it is that you want, and you know how far you need to go to get it. But the lion is fierce. There's a fierceness here, but then there's also a fragility. This is the fragility here, the vulnerability, and there's the fierceness. So that's quite interesting that has come up in the same reading here, Scorpio. But look, I will leave your reading at that for this month. A very interesting reading, very, very different takes, I suppose, different interpretations here. It's a bit of a mixed bag for you this month, but I do hope it has been helpful nonetheless. Thank you again for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe. That would absolutely mean the world to me. Don't forget to hit the bell notification button also, or share or like. Also would be very, very sweet of you to do that. Otherwise, I hope you have a fabulous March. Take care, everyone, and we shall be catching up soon. Thanks again, Scorpio, and bye for now.